Hello truckers, it is a beautiful day for trucking in the USA. Today I'm up in Laramie, Wyoming. I'm at the Petro here, and I got this D155AX that I'm moving. You can see that right there in the background. And just wanted to chat with you guys. I'm pretty excited about some stuff going on. I know I haven't uploaded any videos in the last week. Things have been insane. It's been crazy. We have some awesome things happening here, and I'm really looking forward to this. I've been saving my YouTube revenue since I started, and I hadn't spent any of it. It's just all been going into that account. And I finally, you guys saw this thing pop up on my feed a couple of weeks ago, and I got all these packages in from Amazon. I finally got to order a whole bunch of filmmaking gear. I got a Gorilla Pod, I got a shotgun mic, I got the dead cat for it, got all these great things. So now I've got the Rode video mic on top of the camera, so we have awesome audio. I don't know how this is going to sound because there's a reefer running right here. I guess we'll see. But the point being is I was just able to get some stuff, and I have lights now. And because I have lights, that means that expands my ability to film. I don't need them right now because we're in magic hour, but I can start doing a lot more things now that I have lights. I can start filming indoors. I can start filming at night. And so as I kind of get into the groove here and get everything figured out, that's going to open up just a whole new world of possibilities. And that brings me to this, guys. I have a really awesome channel out here. I have a really awesome group of people that support me. I found out this week that out of all the YouTube channels that upload videos, of which there's roughly 100 million channels that have videos uploaded to them on YouTube, I am ranked 271,000, somewhere in there. And so that was a really awesome thing to find out. So I know I'm moving like right up, and we've been just getting all kinds of subscribers lately, and there's new people coming. And I have a lot of things on my plate right now. We have the sailing adventure that I want to go do. We have the truck that needs some things. And as you notice, if you look at the truck up here, new doors. They're a different color. I put different doors on the truck. I got daylight doors. I've got a video series on that coming. I just need to finish filming it. And probably with that, I'm probably going to finally do a truck tour. I don't know. We'll see. But this summer, as I start doing a lot of things to this truck, I'm going to be able to bring a video series to you guys that I've been wanting to do forever, and that's customizing my truck. And with that, I have a massive major announcement that's going on here. This is something that has been in the works forever, and that is, I'm making a movie. And I need your guys' help. This is a really big deal for me. But in the trucking industry, I've been in this industry a long time, and I love the trucking life. There's so much about it that I have found fulfillment in over the years. But we've got a lot of problems, and those problems seem to be getting exponentially worse. And so I asked myself, what can I do about the problems we have? What can I do about all this insane stuff that's going on? And it occurred to me, I have the ability as a filmmaker. I have the ability to get out there and reach people. And I've been doing YouTube now since like 2006. I've been on here for a long time. I've been slowly learning. I mean, it hasn't been something I've seriously pursued. It's just something I've been slowly learning and making videos. And it's been more of a hobby. Now it's turning into more of what's going to be a profession. And as I've said many times on the channel, my ultimate goal in life is I want to be a filmmaker. I want to make films. I want to entertain people. So what we're going to do here is I'm making a movie about the trucking industry. I'm shooting a documentary. And you guys are invited to take part in it, because here's the thing that's going on, is I'm looking for good stories. If you know a great company, if you know people that really do it well, I'd be interested in hearing about them. I'd be interested in talking about them. Also, if you got screwed over, if you went to work for one of these mega carriers and you got absolutely hosed, I have heard so many horror stories, like guys going and leasing a truck from these guys, and then all they can afford to eat is rice and beans, and they're begging for money for food and truck stops. It's a horrible situation that a lot of these companies have done to people. So I want to make this front and center, and if you've got a story like that to tell, I want to hear it. And so you guys can get a hold of me. I'm going to throw an email down here that you guys can send it to. And that's going to be the big video project we got going on here. And I'm going to be shooting this through the summer and towards the end of the summer here. I need to get my truck fixed up to do this, because I want to have the truck painted, because my truck is going to be in it. And I want it to look good. So we're going to get the truck painted this summer, hopefully, finally, assuming the freight market doesn't have the bottom fall out, because this election, as everybody knows, is making the freight market go freaking insane and lose its mind. So that's kind of contingency on that. But guys, the big announcement that I also have is I'm going to be starting a Patreon, and I'm going to be posting an Amazon wish list. And I know there's going to be a few people that get a little bit butthurt over this. And to those people, all I have to say is bye-bye. Not even interested in dealing with it. For those of you that really want to help support the channel and help this thing happen, I'm not, if you can afford it to help out with things, that'd be great. I'm going to have actually 3 things going for this. I'm going to have a GoFundMe if you just want to make a one-time donation to make this movie happen. I am going to have a Patreon account for people that want to contribute monthly to help this happen, to help this channel happen. Or I'm going to have the Amazon wish list if you guys would like to directly get some of the gear we need to help finish this. And I'm going to put it out this way, is I have spent roughly $20,000, $24,000, somewhere in there of my own money buying stuff to make this channel and now this documentary happen. It is getting very expensive, and honestly, my return on my investment right now through YouTube is about $115 a month, whereas I have a data plan that, in order to upload the videos and do everything that it is that I do, that is hundreds of dollars more expensive than that. And so really it has cost me money to get to this channel to where it is, but it has been a great learning experience. And I didn't want to set this up this way until I had a really awesome audience behind me. And I wanted to make sure that I was producing a video product that was good, that was worth it. I didn't want people to be saying, hey, your video, you know, this isn't really that entertaining. I wanted to make something that was good before I did this. And so we're going to have those couple of options there. If you'd like to contribute to the GoFundMe, there'll be a link down here. Patreon, there'll be a link down here. Or if you would like to just get something directly off of the Amazon wish list, that would be a huge help too. Here's the deal. Right now, I'm not taking any money out of this. Any money that comes in through these channels is not going to me. I have a separate bank account for this. All that money will go into that bank account. What that bank account is going to be used for is for funding this movie to have it happen. I mean, we're going to have a lot of expenses in making this happen. I need to hire an attorney. I need to set up the corporation around the movie. We're going to do an LLC. I need to get release forms done. I need to hire an accountant. I need to do all these things to make this movie happen and have it happen right. And that's going to cost a lot of money. And ultimately, by the time it's said and done, I'm looking at probably spending $10,000 to $20,000 just out of my own pockets to film this. And so this is going to be a really big deal, and that's assuming I can get some help here. I know it's going to cost somewhere in the neighborhood of anywhere $20,000 to $35,000 to really film this thing and make it happen and do a good quality job of it. And there's a possibility if I can get enough support, I'm going to get a better camera so we can do an even way better job and make this thing even that much more visually appealing. But for right now, where we're at, with the stuff I have, I can produce an okay. If we can get some more gear in, we could do even better. And so anything that you guys contribute to this is going to help better the trucking industry. And I'm going to produce this movie. Those of you that contribute to that, the perk that you're going to get is you're going to get free lifetime access to the movie. You're going to have a way of downloading the movie and watching it. And hopefully helping spread it around, because that's a big thing with this. And I know I'm really looking for that core group of people that really believe in this idea. And what I'm really going to talk about in this movie is something that I've called the lowest common denominator. It's a term that I would like to push into the industry because it really describes the business model of a lot of these major carriers that go out there, and basically their business model is based on a revolving door. They're looking for low-trained, low-experienced people to run in and out of the companies in a great big loop. And they claim that there's a driver shortage. Well, what the problem really is they're just not treating their drivers well, and so they leave and go to other companies and other opportunities, and then they bring in the next generation of suckers, and that's how they do business. And I think it's wrong, and I just want to shine some light on it. You know, that's what we're looking for, is we're looking to tell the truth. I'm not going to paint anybody in a certain light. I'm just going to tell the truth of the situation. And more importantly, the reason for that is I want to have something tangible that we can hand to the general public and say, hey, here you go. This is what our life is like out here. And I want to show the good and the bad. I want to show the great parts. I want to show the bad parts. I'd like to focus on how hard it is for people leaving their families behind to go make a living out here. I want to show a little bit of the adventure. I'm going to see about filming at the Great American Truck Show for this and showing that as a part of this adventure. So we have all these different things that are coming together to make this thing great. I'm going to do a whole lot of filming, and then I'm going to take the best of the best, and I'm going to turn that into a really solid 90-minute to 2-hour documentary that is going to be very well made, very well shot, and very well put together. And this is really my foray into filmmaking. And then the big deal is eventually by that film being sold online, because we're going to put it up on Vimeo. And on Vimeo, probably, I don't know what the price point on that's going to be yet. That's something we still have to figure out. It's probably going to be like $5 or $10 to buy the movie off of Vimeo or iTunes, and then we'll see about getting it on Netflix eventually as well, once everything's run its course. But the whole point of that is I will make some money back out of having that happen, and that will help fund the next dream. Getting the truck fixed up, we're going to replace the motor in the truck. We're going to get the truck completely painted this year. Those are the two big goals that I have. And then next year, when the truck is paid off, I will be able to sell the truck and between that and the proceeds from making this movie, that's what's going to fund the sailing adventure. And this is kind of the plan that I've had to nail down. I almost bought a boat a couple of weeks ago. The offer didn't quite work out, and I wound up just totally pulling out of the deal. And my reason why is pretty simple, is I just didn't want to get wrapped into that at this time, because I felt like it would have been just taking on too much. So that's what we have going on there. I really wanted to pass that on to you guys and let you know what's going on. You will see more action, more movement on this. I do not have these things set up totally yet. This is all a process. And if you guys are interested in getting involved, I'm always looking to add new people, this great people. And if you really care about the industry and you really want to make a difference and you're wondering what you can do, get a hold of me. The email's in the link below here. You can get in touch with me. We'll start making things happen. We'll start making the industry better, and that's what I really care about. That's what I want to see happen, because there are so many good things that are with this industry, and there's a good deal of bad. There's some things with the government that sucks. There's how the legal system affects truckers and things like that, which we're going to talk about. I actually shot some footage today that's gonna wind up in that. And so that's where we're at. I really hope you guys support me in this process. We've had such an awesome audience here so far, and I'm really looking forward to making this thing happen. This is going to be a great opportunity to really, I think, change the truck driving industry for the better, because we've had so much negativity that's come into the industry for so long. I want to do something that's positive. I want to do something that's good. And I think if we want to improve our lives as truck drivers, the best thing we can do is educate the public, because the public doesn't understand. So if I can produce a documentary that's both informative and entertaining, I think that it will do more good than anything that we can do. I don't think commercials do it. I don't think that a lot of the programs that are out there today have the impact. And some of the other documentaries that I've seen making about the trucking industry are mostly complaining. And I don't want to put this out there as complaining. I want to put this out there as this is the problem, these are potential solutions to the problem. And by building public support, if we make this an issue that's at the forefront of the public mind, then we can start to make things happen, and we can start to slowly change the image of the trucking community for the better, because we do have a lot of great people in this community. And the whole point of doing this video set here this documentary is to help show that there are good people in the trucking industry, that there are a lot of us out here that are very safety minded, care very much about the job that we do, and I want to show that to people. And so I'm going to be interviewing everybody that I can, and I want everybody to be prepared right from the get-go so no one gets surprised by this. But what's going to happen is I am going to take the best of the best of the best. So if I interview you, it's not a guarantee that you're going to be in the movie. Although, I mean, I would love to include everybody. The problem is we're going to have to take it and put it into that time window of 90 to 120 minutes, and that's what we have to do, because otherwise the thing will be way too long for people to watch. And so I have to, that is my challenge, is to take the most compelling information that we get and put it into the movie. So that's what's happening here, guys. I just wanted to bring you on board with that. And also the whole reason that I haven't been making videos the last week here is I've just been crazy busy putting new doors on the truck, taking care of other stuff. I got that short documentary I shot while I was at home, and then I lined up another documentary I'm going to be shooting the next time I'm at home. So I shot, really two. Well, one was basically a commercial, the other is a short film while I was home. This last time I shot roughly 20 to 26 hours worth of footage while I was there, and I've had to go through that, get it edited down, and I've had almost no time to do that. I've been so busy with everything else, and that's why the channel uploads have been a little bit lagging lately. And so that's where we're at with that, guys. I hope that's some good information for you. We're going to make this happen. It's getting cold out here. I've got a hungry dog, so I'm going to cut this off, and I'm going to get in there, get set, and get ready to get up early in the morning, go get this thing kicked off down in Denver. We'll catch up with you guys later.